as it should. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're just joining us, we're going to be going live in just a minute. Well, we are live, but we're going to be getting started in just a minute here, opening up some Burst of Destiny boxes. So this is arguably one of the most hype sets that has come out in years. I know it's seen some comparisons to Rise of the Duelist. I would argue that maybe Rise of the Duelist is a little bit better because it did have some more meta-defining staples that kind of impacted it a bit more. So I wouldn't necessarily disagree with anyone who has that take. But Burst of Destiny does have some seriously, impressive, I guess, meta archetypes like the Fluanderies, like the Sword Soul, as well as the new Destiny Hero cards. Destiny Hero Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, which realistically is the one card I'm looking to get my hands on more than anything else. I know people want the Sword Soul stuff, and I obviously don't fault anyone. It's really cool, and I do think it's going to be a good archetype, but at the same time, just not inherently something I'm looking for. But if you're just joining us or popping in, we are going to be getting started in just a minute. I'm just getting a few other things set up. I figured I'd go live, give everybody a bit of time to get in here. So yeah, just kind of as we go through, be aware that I'm opening up, I have 3 boxes. I'm going to be opening 2 of them live, and then the third one is likely going to be opened in a separate video. The reason is that I actually have a few other boxes, not for myself, but for a friend, and I have another box coming in the mail today, and I don't know if it's going to be here. It says it is, but the post office always changes it. I'd hate to open the third box, and then it turns out that it hasn't come in yet. So I want to make sure that the friend I got it for is able to open their box today as well. So we're going to open 2 live, and then we're going to open the third one after the fact, for sure. And see how the rest of this goes. So like I said, just giving everybody a couple minutes to get in there and everything. So we're going to open 2 of the boxes right now live. Before the stream ends, I'll double check the mail and see if that third box came in. But usually it doesn't come in until later in the day, so we may just have to wait, which is fine. Like I said, it's not a huge deal one way or another, but I'm hoping the lighting will be good here. I have had some issues in the past with the lighting, and I'm not really sure why, but as you can see, it looks clear. So yeah, at the top of the hour, we're going to get started with this. Hopefully getting some of the Fluanderies. There's 2 secret rares. There's the Snow Owl and there's the Penguin. It looks like the prices have really started to settle on a lot of this stuff, which is great because it means it's not going to be extremely expensive. Pre-sale prices are very much, fluid for a reason. And if you look at pre-sale prices now, I'm just taking a look at some of them to see what's changed. I mean, you see Phoenix Enforcers around 90. You see the Sword Soul stuff has fallen out quite a bit, so it's down to like 45 for the Moye, and it's down to 30-ish for the Grandmaster. Looks like the Evil Twin Ultra is pretty accessible, around 10, but it's still the best Ultra to pull. There's some of the other Sword Soul stuff. We've got different things like Rocket Caliber, which is an ultra rare. I'm definitely not trying to pull some of the battle secrets like Ice Jade Tremora, but I do want to get them eventually. So if something has to be a negative, I suppose that would be okay in one box or something. There's just almost no way that all the secrets are great, but I'd happily be wrong. And I've never pulled a Starlight live or on the channel before, so definitely would enjoy that, but I don't want to get my hopes up and not have it happen. So, yeah, the Fluandery stuff is really cool. Small World is a neat card I'm looking towards long-term. As far as Ultras, we're looking for Sword Soul or Evil Twin stuff, but I personally also need a copy of Masquerade, the Blazing Dragon, and that is the Despia Fusion monster, so that's an Ultra I'm targeting as well. We don't really know how this set's going to go yet, but it's a really good product, and today has that TCG Player bonus bucks sale going on. I believe it's only until 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time today, so in a few hours that starts, and it'll be 6 hours, 15% bonus back on everything on TCG Player. I don't have any incentive to tell you to go buy anything there, but the reason I bring it up is because it's possible that there could be card prices spiking, even if it's artificial, as a result of that sale, because people are trying to buy stuff out. People might be waiting to say, okay, yeah, I'm going to pick these things up once I can get 15% back. So right now things are cheap, but don't be surprised if a couple of things end up going kind of crazy in a little bit. So we're going to grab this box as the first one to open. I'm going to just do a quick slide through. It is now the top of the hour, and we're going to be here for a little bit, so get comfy if you guys are watching or do watch this later. Like I said, when it goes up, if you hit the like button to like the video, it does help in terms of exposure, so I would be very grateful. And, yeah, we're going to shuffle these up just a little because I hate if they're mapped. Like, I don't necessarily love how predictable that can be to open these up that way. So we're going to do that. Switch them up a little. And I guess let's jump into the video. Looks like we got some people here watching. So if you guys just joined us, I noticed the number went up a bit. We are opening 2 out of these 3 boxes, and there might be a 3rd box at the end, depending on whether or not my package arrives. So let's jump into it. I'll go through the comments for the first couple packs, but I mean, as we kind of get, you know, the more we look at them, the more you're going to see them. The Sue Ship stuff is cool. Apex Predation. This is one of the new TCG exclusive cards. If you control a normal summon or set monster, destroy all special summon monster on the field. Until the end of the next turn after this card is activated, you cannot special summon or set. Or normal summon or set. Alright. Kind of neat, I guess. Reptilian Codal. Is there anything you're looking for, Antonio? I am. So, I'm looking for a Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer, and obviously some of the supers like Denier and whatnot, but those shouldn't be too hard to get. And then I'm looking for the Despia Ultra Rare, as well as I wouldn't necessarily hate getting my hands on, like, King of the Sky Prison. I think that's a cool card. Like, Sword Soul stuff I don't particularly care about. I'd probably be open to moving that if anyone's interested. I'll wait and see where they shake up. So, starting off, we've got Sword Soul of Taya. That is a super rare. It does look cool. Almost has, like, a Briannac vibe there, so that's kind of neat. Fengli the Soul Drum. This is a really, really good card. I've talked about it in a video before. I just think it's kind of surprising it's only a common, but I do think it's really good. Ice Jade Acti, Reptilian Recoil, and Gungan Sue Ship Shirao. I think we have enough of the Sue Ships now where that could be like a potentially fun rogue deck to play. Alright, Abyss Keeper. Is this an exclusive? Yeah, it is. Why do I feel like I missed this one? 2 water monsters cannot be used as link material. If this card is link summon, you can special summon 1 fish monster from your hand. Target 1 fish monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls. Banish those cards. It's actually not terrible. DD Assault Carrier, Ice Jade Tinola, Giant Starfall, and Magic-Key Fiend Transfermine. I don't know. Magic-Key's wicked cool. I'm actually really happy that stuff. I forgot some of it was in here. I have all the stuff from Dawn of Majesty, and that's one of the decks I'd like to put it togetger. No, Adam, I don't doubt that you showed it. There was a lot of exclusives. I might have even mentioned it in the video briefly, but I didn't remember the effect. Penguin Garden. I love the penguin stuff too. It's super cool. Not like competitive, but cool. Bee Trooper Landing. A little bit of a letdown with the Bee Trooper stuff in this set. I think for the most part, like, Bee Trooper's still like a decent, like, weird rogue option. But it's not going to be with a lot of the new cards. I think it'll probably just be how it was before. It may end up just getting pushed out because of that. Sonic Tracker. Outstanding Dog Mary. Ice Jade Tinola. Break the Destiny. That is some awesome artwork on that. And if you guys didn't see yesterday, I pulled the Destiny Hero Plasma alternate art from the OCG Prismatic Art Collection, which was a really cool video if you want to check that out. Didn't get the Masquerena, unfortunately, but it was still really sweet. Ice Jade Cradle. Nice. Bee Trooper Squad. Undaunted Blumpkin Beast. Night Sword Serpent, another genuinely good card. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. The Abyss archetype will probably have a field day with that. And then Bee Trooper Landing is the last one from that pack. Okay, we've got Flip Frozen. That's adorable. I don't know how good it is. Sonic Tracker. Fluanderee's Toucan. This is our first Fluander. Another Abyss Keeper. And Fluanderee's X Eaglin. Antonio says, do you still plan on opening more OCG stuff? So yeah, I've definitely picked up some stuff over time. The videos don't do all that well, unfortunately, just in the interest of full transparency. So like, I'll post a video like opening something or doing like a discussion video, and it'll get like a couple hundred views, and that's good for the channel, but like then an OCG box will get like 20. So if I do open OCG stuff, it might be more of like a live stream thing, because at least with the live stream, some people may pop in and watch, and it's more essential like for the channel itself if we're getting like people watching the videos, because that's what helps with the watch time. So it's on the horizon. There's still 2 of the same common in that pack. That's weird. I didn't even know that could happen. Well, I mean, I guess it's not like the most shocking thing ever, but that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, so, like, I have a Rise of the Duelist OCG box that I recorded a while back. It's probably going to go up as, like, a filler video one day if I, like, just don't have a chance to get a video done. But I've been saving it just as sort of, like, one of those, hey, we'll throw this up. But as OCG products are definitely cool. Break the Destiny. Magic-y Spirit Vipartu. This is an awesome one, too. I wish Magic-y had gotten a little bit of love in terms of some higher rarity stuff, but I get it. Like, there's just only so much space. Magnificent Magic-y Mafdeal. I'll have to read that later. Very much text. Royal Penguin Guardian and Cupid Pitch is pretty good. No secrets or ultras yet. I think it's just because I shuffled them up, but it'd be funny if we just got an error box. Not like genuinely funny, but like, you know, it would exist. Heritage of the Light, Magic-y Battle, Abyss Keeper, Penguin Squire, Bayonet Punisher. This is an import, and this is a good card, too. It's just that, like, no one plays Boral cards, so it's kind of hard to, you know, utilize it all that well. But, like, it's non-targeting removal. It gets rid of stuff. If you're playing, like, a deck that can put out a bunch of different Boral monsters somehow, it's definitely not the worst. And Sword Soul Blackout. Is that, I think that might be the Despia guy in the background there. Ad libitum of Despia is a super in this. Definitely one I need to get. For the Ultras, like I said, any Sword Soul stuff's probably be a good start. Night Flight, Magical Cylinders, Cyanite Cross Swept. I misspoke there. There we go. Sword Soul Strategist, Long Yuan. Let's toss a sleeve on that guy. I think he was decent value. He's level 6. You can discard one other Sword Soul card or Worm Monster, special this card in your hand, then summon the tuner. Synchro Monster. Okay, nice. Super cool. I don't know. I think this is one of the ones that was decently priced, but I guess we'll have to see, like I said, where things settle, because I do think that there'll be a lot of shifting when the TCG player sale starts this afternoon. So, we'll see how it goes. Okay, we've got Mimicking Maneater Bug, Fluanderee's Toucan, Heritage of the Light, Flip Frozen, Fluanderee's X Rabina, nice. Certainly decent supers in the set. Fluanderee's Ostrich, Bee Trooper Assault Roller, and the Sue Ship. There is a super rare Sue Ship in the set as well, we discovered the other day. Okie dokie. Let's see, we've got Sonic Tracker, Night Flight, Apex Predation, Penguin Cleric, Heavy Interlock. It's the ritual spell that destroys to ritual summon, which is cool. Ice Jade Acti, Magic Key Locking, Threshold Borg. And there's a new Starry Night in this? I should have known that, but... Target one light monster you control, tribute it. Set a Starry Night spell or trap directly from your deck. If you control a level face-up light dragon monster. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. It's definitely not bad. That deck is just so one-dimensional. It's really unfortunate. Okay. Let's keep going. We've got Gemini's Lord, Rebuild Deer. I like that. Reptilian Codal, Gunkin Ship Uni, Fluanderees, and the Dreaming Town. It's a good card. Penguin Ninja, another Magic Key, Reptilian. We are halfway through the box, give or take, and haven't hit a secret yet, which is a little concerning. But Penguin Mimicking Maneater Bug, Penguin Cleric, Cyanite Crosswipe, Giant, Starfall. Oh, baby! There we go. Secret Rare, Sword Soul of Moye. Like I said, I don't have a personal vested interest in the Sword Soul stuff. I am very much looking for the Destiny Hero, but this will definitely be good value. Like, I could probably move this, you know, towards that stuff, or at least get some value back on the box. It is level 4 Worm, and it's just a beautifully cool card. It's definitely really good, too, so we'll see where it settles. Pietro, you said you got an error box. The comment disappeared from my screen before I was able to read it in full, unfortunately, but that's pretty sweet. Was it like a good error box where you got like an extra of something, or was it like a bad error box? You got a pretty heavy Sword Soul box here. Gunkin Ship, Apex, Reptilian Codal, Rebuild Deer, Double Disruptor Dragon. Tribute this card, target 2 rockets in your graveyard with different names, special summon them in defense position. Okay, kind of neat. And another Sword Serpent. We're pulling all the tons of commons here. Like of duplicates is what I meant. Pretty good so far. 2 for 2 with good hits. Outstanding Dog Marin, Giant Star. 4 packs full of secret rares and 2 Starlights. So in one box, you got 2 Starlights and packs that were only secret rares? That sounds cool. Fluonderies X Rabina, nice. Little hard to believe, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, maybe you did. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like a flex or a joke, but that would be like 9 secrets and 2 Starlights in a box. One hell of a box. Hey, listen, if it happened, it happened. Congrats. Suship Carrier, Magical Cylinders, another Bayonet Punisher, as we're starting to get some duplicate supers, which is fine, but there's still a few supers I would like to actually pull here as we go through this. I have proof. Well, listen, dude, I tell you what. I'd be interested to see it. DD Assault Carrier, Ice Jade Tinola, Giant Starfall, Gemini's Lord Gold Knight, Fluonderies, and the Scary Sea. Gotta love the art on these. I played against the deck. It's not fun to play against at all. You pretty much, I mean, it's beatable. Like, you have to, like, stop their first effect from resolving, but, like, it's not fun. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, we're gonna move this around a little. All right, we are... I mean, assuming this isn't an error box, slated to get a bunch of ultras pretty soon, so let's see if we can get some good ones. Rebuild Deer, Reptilian Codal, Gunkan Suship Uni, Night Flight, another Heavy Interlock, okay, Sword Soul Blackout, Wand Racers, and Assault Roller. So if I remember, it's supposed to be 4 ultras, or between 4 to 5 ultras and 2 secrets per box, I believe. I think that's the right ratio. So we should definitely be getting some more ultras here. Heritage of the Light, Magic Key Battle, Abyss Keeper, Penguin Squire. Nice! All right, Fluonderies and the Magnificent Map. So this is basically a searcher for the deck as well as something that gives you an additional normal summon. This was pre-selling at like 25 bucks. It obviously has tanked, and I think people that spent that much really might have benefited from just waiting a few days, but... especially with, you know, like the YCS and everything is still a few months away. You had plenty of time. But this might be a sleeper card that we could see go up just because of how cheap it is, especially with that sale coming. So no complaints so far, though. Realistically, in terms of what we've hit, it's been a decent box. Okay. Heritage of the Light again. Flip Frozen, Sonic Tracker, Fluonderies Toucan, Sword Soul Emergence. That's actually good, too. This is basically just like a Rhoda for the deck. I have to say, looking at the values of the Ultras on the other screen here, we're definitely hitting top-end Ultras, so that's cool. Sword Soul Emergence. Not bad. All right. Yeah, I don't particularly want the Sword Soul stuff. If anyone's interested in that, you can hit me up. I might be open to moving it. Realistically, like, depending on whether or not I pull the Phoenix Enforcer, if I could sell that stuff and put it towards it. I do need a Baron as well, Baron de Fleur, so... we'll see where that goes. Ice Jade Tinola, Gemini's Lord, Gold Knight, DD Assault Carrier. There we go, baby. Gunkan Suship, Uniclass Super Dreadnought. I would love to play this deck. My Locals has an OTS Championship tomorrow, and I'd love to play that deck in that event, but I just don't think I'd have enough time to get everything together, as fun as it would be to show up and play a Suship deck. Okay, 5 packs left in this box. We are 3 Ultras. We should have 1 Secret left and another Ultra, I think. Let's see how that goes. Cynet Crosswipe, Cynet Cascade, Magic Key Battle, Sonic Tracker. Ooh! All right. Well, I did sort of jinx this earlier saying that, like, if I had to pull one, I wouldn't hate it, but I wasn't hoping it was going to be this early on. I kind of meant maybe a little bit later. Ice Jade Tremora. I do love the card. I actually think it's neat. It's an inherent -1, but, like, depending on the rest of the Ice Jade support that comes out in Battle of Chaos, it might be decent, but it is very much not worth it from a monetary perspective. Transonic Bird is actually a super cool card. I love those random rituals that they release on occasion. Whew, all right. Well, we got 1 really good secret, and we got arguably the worst secret, so I guess that makes sense that would cancel out in that capacity. Mimicking Maneater Bug, Penguin Cleric, Cynet Crosswipe, Giant Starfall. There we go. Ad Libitum of Despia. I needed just 1 of these. This is a really good card. Like, it's insanely good. I'm actually really surprised that it's a super, but... not upset about it. There's another Serpent and the Fluonderies Strix. I think at this point you guys have seen probably most of the commons, so I'm not going to spend too much time on them. Night Flight, Apex Predation, Penguin Cleric, Outstanding Dog Mary. What the fuck is this? Meowsclick? Meowsclick. I don't even know what this is. If a field spell is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then if face-up cards are in both field zones... it's kind of bad, but someone might find a way to use it. Does that get over Mystic Mine? I think it might. During your turn, the effects of a face-up card in your opponent's field zone are negated. Yeah, so I guess, technically, it does get over Mystic Mine. I mean, there's better ways to do that, but... It's a level 4 Cyburst that shuts off field spells, so. Alright. Penguin Squire. Gunkin Suship. Magical Cylinders. There we go. Nice. So, that was the one I wanted in terms of Ultras. At this point, we hit all the other good Ultras, so I'm happy to grab that. This is just a really good card in general for Despia or anything that's playing the Despia package. It can revive itself if your opponent controls literally any extra deck or ritual monster, and it does require your opponent to pay 600 life points to activate cards or effects, so it can put some pressure on the opponent for sure, and it's not like Despia has trouble making fusion monsters, so that's pretty cool. All right, and our last pack of this first box is going to be... We've got Ghost Starfall, Giant Suship, Break Destiny, Heritage of the Light, Fluanderies, and the Unexplored Winds. You can tribute your opponent's monsters with that. That's what that one does. Okay. Ursa Arctic Drytron, Brave Drive, and Soldier Palm Fangly. Okay. Okay, that was the first box. So, pretty good. Not the worst for... Definitely not the worst box by far. Like, we got 4 Ultras, so we hit all the ratios. I got a little nervous just based on that shuffle up, but that's okay. So, actually, 4 out of the 4 Ultras are good, but, like, in terms of value, 3 out of the 4 were good, and I needed that, so I'm happy with it. This is a really good card. I think it has potential to go up, depending on how the deck does, and Tremora, unfortunately, not the best hit, but, like, again... They're not all going to be winners, and overall, I'm happy enough with the box. No Destiny Hero Denier, which is interesting. I guess, I mean, there's, what, more super... I don't know the exact number of supers that are in the set. I think it's somewhere around, like, 20, maybe, if that number sounds right. Just cleaning up a bit of wrappers before we jump into the second box here and doing a quick check to see if the other box has come in yet, because if it has, then I would be able to grab it and we could do the third box as well. But let's see. We're going to check that out real quick. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it is here. So if you guys hang tight with me for a second, I'm going to go grab that other box, because I just got noticed that it came in. So we're not going anywhere. I'm just grabbing the third box. All right, so we're back. I do have it, so we will do 3 boxes today in the video, because I did get this third one, which I'm just trying to open up so I'm not, like, showing mailing info on the screen. Okay. All right, so we've got that here. I'm going to put this one away, and hopefully I made the right choice. That one's going to a friend, so let's see. I guess we'll find out right now if we made the right choice. We're going to save this box that just came in the mail for the last one, and we're going to jump right into the second box. So we'll go a bit quicker through the packs, just because, you know. All right. Burst of Destiny. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm just going to grab from random spots and open up packs as we go along. So this is box number 2. This is from the same case as the other box that I just opened. The third box will not be, so we could get plenty of duplicates. Starting us off, Sword Soul Sacred Summit, and just a bunch of commons. Let's see. Watch that third box have a Starlight or something. Heritage of the Light, Flip Frozen, Sonic Tracker, Fluanderies, Toucan, another Meowsclick. I like the name. Very clever. Right. Apex Predation, Reptilian Codal, Rebuild Deer, Sonic Tracker, Fluanderies, and the Unexplored Winds. I'm going to have to sort through all this stuff after and see, like, make sure I have multiples of everything that I need. All right, so Abyss Keeper, Assault Carrier, Tinola, Starfall. Oh, boy. All right. Nice. Okay, we just hit another Sword Soul of Moye, which is really good. Check that out. This is beautiful. So that's the second one that we pulled, which means that there were... So of those 2 boxes, that was the second. Not bad. Not bad at all. Really good value towards the top of the set there. Okay, let's keep going then. Magic Key Battle, Abyss Keeper, Penguin Squire, Stained Glass of Light and Dark. This is some cool art. Probably a little hard to see with the reflection, but is this new? No, it's not. Fairy and or Fiend. Apply any of the following effects in sequence depending on the types of effect monsters you control. Fairy, you can draw 3 cards and place 2 cards from your hand on the bottom of the deck. Fiend, you can make your opponent draw 1 card, then discard a random card. Then if they still have a card left in their hand, they discard 1 card. Huh. That's a neat card. I don't think it would have been like really good back in the day. I don't think it's quite there now, but let's keep going. Do we have a Starlight in the cards, perhaps? Mimicking Man-Eater Bug, Penguin Cleric, Giant Starfall, Sword Soul Auspice Chunjun. Okay. Yeah, we're absolutely in duplicate territory on the commons now. Are you opening a case or just a few boxes? I'm opening 3 boxes. We're on box number 2 at the moment. Cynet Cascade, Magic Key Battle, Sonic Tracker, Night Flight, Supernatural Danger Zone. Cool. All right. So this is box number 2. I got 4 boxes, like I said. One of them is going to a friend, so that box is put away. So we'll have to see whether or not I made the right choice in which box I kept. I did give him the option, so which one he wanted. We'll see how it goes. We've got Sword Soul of Moye. Next, Mimicking Man-Eater Bug, Fluwanderies and Toucan, Heritage of the Light, Flip Frozen, another Meowsclick. Okay, throwing it. Not too bad. We're just kind of shuffling around here. I guess Ultra is just, you know, some more Sword Soul stuff. Rebuild Deer, Reptilian Codal, Gunkin Suship, Fluwanderies, Eaglin. So far, we're off to a good start. I just wonder if we could break that curse and possibly get a Starlight Rare. All right, Toucan, Heritage, Flip Frozen, Cynet Crosswipe, Scary Sea. All right, we've got Outstanding Dog, Ice Jade Tanola, Break the Destiny, Heritage of the Light, another Double Disruptor. Still no Destiny Hero Denier, and it shouldn't be shorted. I understand there's no short prints in these sets. Is that would be devastating if you gave him the box of Starlight? Well, he's a good friend of mine, so I'd be happy for him, but I'd be definitely a little salty for sure. Oh, never mind. I thought this was something else. Ultra B Trooper, Absolute Hercules. Cool looking card. If this card is fusion summoned, it is unaffected by other cards' effects until the end of the next turn. And the battlefield, you can target an insect with 3,000 or less. All right, so it's kind of neat. It's a shame they don't have like a miracle fusion for insects because that might have really helped and sort of play into the theme of some of them getting effects off of banishment, but it's not complete garbage, I guess. I just don't think it's very good, to be totally honest with you. I try to be optimistic when I can, but, you know. All right, Magical Cylinders again. Cynet Crosswipe, Sword Soul Assessment, another Magic Key Spirit. I don't know how many of them I'll need, so I guess I have 2 now. That's probably more than enough if I had to imagine. Can we get the Phoenix Enforcer? That's the question. Abyss Keeper, Penguin Squire, Mimicking Man-Eater Bug, Borload Riot Dragon. Okay. I mean, it's a cool card. It's a shame that like it just doesn't really have much of a place, but being a ritual monster that can destroy your opponent's stuff and also kind of recover resources is definitely neat. Again, like, I don't know, had it come out years ago, maybe it'd be a lot better than it is. Rituals are definitely stronger now with things like Drytron and whatnot, but I don't think that, like, we're suddenly going to be looking at some kind of a resurgence of Borals with that card, unfortunately. Okay, DD Assault Carrier, Mimicking Man-Eater Bug, Penguin Cleric, and another Ultra. We are whiffing on Ultras, and look at the centering on that, how weird it is right to left. Heavy Bee Trooper, Mighty Neptune, also a ton of print lines. You probably can't see it too well there, which, like, it doesn't matter on a card like this, but it's just interesting that there's, like, so much scratching on these without even coming out of the pack. So Heavy V Trooper, Mighty Neptune. Yeah. Not the best. We got the duplicate Sword Soul Secret, but unfortunately that was about it in terms of our high-level Sword Soul card. But the second secret can easily make this box. So Giant Starfall, Gemini's Lord, Rebuild Deer, V Trooper Descent. Oof. That really was a bit of a whiff in terms of the Ultras, though. Dang. Not even one Sword Soul Ultra. V Trooper Descent, Special Summon V Trooper Token, then if you control an insect monster. So inherently, like, this card is not terrible. Like, as far as the V Trooper cards, it's decent, and just in terms of anything insect-wise, like, it's actually a decent card. It's searchable, it gives you a token, and you can technically pop something. This is the one that I feel like has the most, like, potential in terms of playability, but I ultimately don't think it's going to necessarily live up to that. Okay. Just throwing that out there. So we have 7 left from this box. Going a little faster than the other one as we try to work our way through this. We might have a shot at a Starlight, I guess. Fluonderies, Abyss Keeper, Assault Carrier, Reptilian Ramifications. Insanely good card for Reptilians. Just not gonna mean anything. Okay. Cynet Crosswipe, Cynet Cascade, Magic Key Battle, Sonic Tracker, Reptilian Melusine. Okay. Nice. Nice. That's all different. Okie dokie. Next up, we've got Sword Soul of Taya. Okay, that's the second one that I pulled. Assuming you're going to need Tenyi stuff to make that deck really work at its practical level, too. Reptilian Codal, Gunkan Suship, Night Flight, Magical Cylinders, Magic-y Fiend, Transformine. I thought that was going to be a secret rare. I think there's a secret rare Sword Soul. All right, 3 packs left. Let's see if we can end this one on a high note. We've got Suship, we've got Predation, Codal, Rebuild Deer. Nice! All right, King of the Sky Prison, Lord of the Heavenly Prison, whatever you want to call him. Really good hit, in my opinion. I think this card's really underrated. I know it doesn't see a ton of play at the moment in the OCG. I just think it's just insanely good. I mean, being able to get any Speller Trap from the deck, I don't know what will utilize it, but you have to think, looking at the card and just seeing what it has to offer, that, like, it could very easily end up being something relevant at some point. I like it a lot. I think it's more of a wait-and-see card. It's obviously similar to, like, you know, Miradora, the Heavenly Zephyr from Blazing Vortex, except significantly more playable than that. So it feels like it's in that same line of, like, someday maybe we'll find a way to utilize it, but we'll have to wait and see. And for the last 2 packs, Branded in Red, really good super rare. Like, just really, really good for Despia. Nice to finally grab that. No Denier yet. Unless this last pack has one. Okay. Sushi. Break Destiny. Heritage of the Light. Flip Frozen. Ultimate Flagship Ursatron. I forgot that was in here. Okay. So, 2 boxes in. No Destiny Hero Denier yet, which is very, very strange to me because it's a super rare, so it shouldn't be, like, incredibly hard to pull or anything, but here we are. You'll forgive me while I clean up the trash a little bit here, just to try and minimize the amount of space I'm taking up on the table. So, that box, the secrets were okay. The Mouye was a good hit, and I like King of the Sky Prison as a long-term, you know, prospect, if you will. None of the Ultras were really all that great at all, so this was definitely a bit of a whiff in comparison to the previous box, but we did get the Mouye, so it was all right. And our Ultras were really good out of the last one, so so far, that's where we're at. 3 good hits and some decent Ultras. We got 1 box left. So thanks, guys, if you've hung out with us for this video here. We're going to jump right into that box. I'm just cleaning up and getting hydrated here. This last box I ordered on eBay. Before I knew I'd be able to find some of these in person, I just wanted to have one just in case. So we'll see if the eBay box is good to us. Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer would be my preference, of course. Let's shuffle these up a bit here. Who knows? Maybe we've got a Starlight here. Maybe we don't. I don't know. Let's just get into it. So, Okay. Starting us off, we've got Heavy Interlock, Ritual Spell. So we've pulled, I think, 5 of those across our 3 boxes here. Sword Soul, Auspice, June. I think as far as Denier goes, I really only need 1, so certainly would like to be able to say I got 1. Here we go. Ultra Rare Boral Code Dragon. I don't know if it's any good. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects while a link monster points to it. You can use each of the following effects once per turn. At the start of the damage step, if this card was link summoned using 3 monsters, material battles an opponent's monster, destroy all monsters on the field. Interesting. Banish the card from your graveyard and 1 dark monster with 3,000 or more attack from the field, and if you do, special summon 1 topologic monster from your extra deck or graveyard. I mean, it's not the worst card I've ever seen. Being able to blow up the field. Ah, okay, so it would protect itself from card effects with its own destruction effect if you have another link on the field. So that kind of makes sense why people would maybe look towards that. It's a decent Link 3. We don't really have a ton of Link 3s that are really that good, so I don't know. It's not the worst Ultra. Okay, and we've got Fluandereeze and the Dreaming Town. That's how I feel watching Fluandereeze play. They take forever. They're 7-hour combos. All right, let's go. Sword Soul Sacred Summit. This is target a Sword Soul in your grave. Add it to your hand. Oh, special summon it. So it's a monster reborn for the archetype, but if you control a synchro monster, you can revive a worm instead. So I guess generally like Tenyis or other worms. What do we got? Sunvine Sowing. That's the first one I've seen. Nice. He said it takes 3 seconds. Calm down. No, it doesn't. Flundereeze takes the longest turns with their incessant amounts of normal summons. It's very, very boring to watch. It's not as bad as, like, you know, certain combo decks like Fluffle. Fluffle was brutal when they had True King of Calamities and their turn would take like 45 minutes. All right, Bayonet Punisher again. Are we really going to go 3 boxes without getting a Denier? Like, that seems weird to me. Especially when there's no shorts. Okay, let's see. We've got another Fluandereeze in the Dreaming Town. We're getting duplicate supers all over the place. But I'm not getting any of, like, the one that I want. I wouldn't mind another Despia ad libitum either, but... There we... Okay. All right, a 3rd Secret Rare Sword Soul of Mu-Ye. So out of 3 boxes, we've pulled 3 of these. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's like $50 or whatever, but, like, very interesting to see that many duplicate Secret Rares. Okay, and this 3rd box, like I said, wasn't from the same case, so... Yeah, value-wise, it's solid, but, like, pull-wise, you know, I don't know. Phoenix Enforcer wasn't available. Okay, we got double Disruptor Dragon. Damn, what a weird, like... 3 of the same Secret Rare. I don't even know what the odds are of that. Another Fluandereeze card. This is the Scary Sea. 3 Sword Soul of Mu-Ye. Okay, sure. Ice Jade Cradle, good card. Like, where is Destiny Hero Denier? Can I please just pull one? I can't believe I'm asking for a super, but, like, with all the foils we're pulling, I haven't gotten a single one. Sword Soul Assessment, Gunkan Ship, Heavy Interlock again. So many duplicates. Jeez. I like your decorative toenail clippers, he says. Oh, yeah, those are... Yeah, that's what those are. Fluandereeze, they're not for toenails, though. They're just for, like, hands, you know? Some Yu-Gi-Oh players really value hygiene, so I like to keep an emergency pair of toenail clippers around in case that were to come up. All right, so we're on our 3rd box. If you're just joining us, we've pulled 3 of the same Secret Rare, and it is a high-value Secret Rare, so it could be a lot worse. Yes! Woo! All right, that is awesome. Okay, the one thing I really kind of cared about and getting Destiny Hero, Destroy, Phoenix Enforcer. This is awesome. That was a great box, too. And we haven't even gotten the Ultras yet, but just in terms of what we hit there. Destiny Hero, Destroyer, Phoenix Enforcer. So this alone more or less makes up for the value of, like, a box which is great. Super happy about that. This one I'll be holding on to, but these will more than likely go up for sale or trade. So again, just if anyone happens to see this and you are interested, not the King of the Sky Prison, sorry, the Sword Soul, the play set, I'll probably just try to move them as a set, honestly, and recoup some of the value. But what an insane pull. I'm really, really happy about this. I want to play this, I think in Despia, but in general, just like to have access to it. I made the mistake back in the day when Dragoon came out of getting rid of Dragoon when it was like 30. And then now, you know, as you can imagine, it's super expensive and it's been hard to get. So that is an insanely good pull. This was a really, really strong series of boxes overall, but it was a little reliant on the secrets, which is, you know, kind of unfortunate. But let's see if we can, you know, another ad libitum. Nice. Let's see if we can get this, you know, to work in our favor. We still have ultras we're chasing down. Another couple other Sword Soul ultras would be good. Let's see. Starlight, obviously, but Bee Trooper Light Flapper. Flapper. Not really sure if this is any good. Target 2 Bee Trooper once with different names that are banished in your graveyard. Add them to your hand. You can't activate their effects. Okay, so the Flapper's not terrible. They didn't really give Bee Trooper what they needed. That's what's kind of unfortunate. But I guess we'll take the Fap. And, yeah. Oh, I just fucked that up. I was sorting everything out by supers, and then I threw my piles together. We got a hell of a hit here with Phoenix Enforcer. Let's see if we can end it with Destiny Hero Denier at this point. Would be really cool. Fluandaree's Eaglin, so that's a playset. I have pulled every super in the set except the one other super that I'm actually, like, you know, wanting for personal use. All right, we've got Reptilian Ramifications. That's actually hilarious. Okay, so what's left? We got 5 packs left here. 2 of them should be Ultras, unless we're getting a Starlight, which, let's be honest, if there is going to be a Starlight here, it's going to be in the box I put aside for Dustin, so I'm not expecting that. However, we already did really well, so I'm not going to be upset one way or another. Okay, let's see. Bee Trooper Light Flapper again? What? 2 are the same Ultra. That shouldn't happen. Especially not when it's that one. Ah, gross. It's a lot of flapping. And that's the rest of that. Damn. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. Not the one I was hoping for, but it works. Get an error box or something. Borreload Riot Dragon. Not a duplicate, at least. Of this particular box, anyway. So that's 2 of him total. Oh, that's not the right sleeve. That's a Loveshack sleeve. So another Riot Dragon. Decent. All right. 3 packs left. Very, very... The Ultras have gone significantly downhill after the first box. Meowth Click again? That's the 3rd Meowth Click in this box. Where is Denier? Oh my god. All right. Two packs left. Let's see. Fluandaree's Rabina. And our last pack of the boxes, it's more than likely just going to be a random card. It would be picture perfect if it ended on a Starlight, but I don't see that happening. Nope. But it's better than a Starlight. It's Gunkin Suship, Uniclass, Super Dreadnought. So I don't want to complain, right? But, like, we opened 3 boxes. I pulled duplicates of so many things, but could not get a single of Destiny Hero Denier, which is a super as well. Like, how does that even happen? That's insane to me. Not a single one out of what would be 50, no, like 70 supers or something close to that. That's really frustrating. All right, whatever. I guess I'll have to just buy one for like $1, but that's fine. All right, let's just do a quick recap then of the pulls, which again, overall, like it was definitely a hit, but we did struggle on the Ultras a little. So, yeah, we got 2 Borreload Riot Dragons. So yeah, we got 2 of these, which is whatever. 2 Light Fapper in the same box, which is unfortunate. 1 Boral Code, that's the cover card. It's pretty cool. 1 Masquerade, really good card for Despia. Happy to have that. Sword Soul Emergence, this is good. Definitely has some potential, especially being a searcher. Fluwanderee's Map. Sword Soul Strategist, which is like a genuinely good hit. And then we got a few B-Trooper cards to wrap it up. For the secret rares, out of 3 boxes, we got a playset of Sword Soul of Moye, Lord of the Sky Prison, Ice Jade Tremora, and of course, the best hit of being Destiny Hero, Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. So really happy with it overall. Thanks, guys, for hanging out and watching this with me. I think, realistically, as far as this is going to go, this is going to do it for me for Burst of Destiny for the most part. Maybe a couple blisters here and there if people want to see another live stream at some point, but I certainly will not be buying any more boxes in the foreseeable future.